Hello and welcome back to my Satisfactory. There's a few changes. I got 1, 2, 3 hypertube links set up, and if you look in the top right hand corner, we're done with phase 4. Finally! This one took, I think, 6 episodes, I think it was? I don't actually remember. I'll have to actually have a look. God, this one took a while.
Welcome to the Pioneers Got Power Problems presentation.
Got power problems.
That was a joke.
God, I hate how
Anyway,
accurate that is.
You're familiar with the process. Just throw the lever and the automated systems will take over. Imagine all the time and effort that would be wasted if you had to do all that work as well.
Yeah, to take years instead of just a couple episodes.
Phase 5 contains technology the
Complicated thing, don't ask, you wouldn't get it,
don't
don't bother trying.
Policy and everything will go as planned. Answering all your questions will take time we simply do not have. Everything is going to be just fine, so long as you do your job. We've come this far together after all, haven't we? Anyway, you know what to do. Just don't forget to keep producing previous project parts and plan ahead
that is
setting up new
very true
production
and very
lines,
important.
and make sure not to leave it all until the last moment.
Yeah, so that's it. We're done with phase 4. We're on to phase 5, which is the hardest and most complicated phase in the entire game. Let's watch it. Let's get out a camera view. Get rid of the HUD. Oh, no! No! Yeah, look at that. God, it's so cool.
Assembly completed. If style was measured in my performance reports, yours would be something special.
Can you tell what we're building yet?
The day is within our grasp. Do not lose focus now. You must understand the weight on your shoulders.
Can you tell what we're building?
I am here, and I know exactly what's at stake. This goes beyond Earth. Your actions will affect the universe at large. You might think I am exaggerating. Perhaps you will understand once you finish project assembly. Phase 5 awaits. I expect your best work.
God, it's so cool. Anyway, now we need 1,000 nuclear pasta, 200 ballistic warp drives, 256 whatever the hell those are, and 1,000 of whatever those are. I don't know what they are, I don't remember. I don't know why tier 8 is still glowing. I've got all these done. But for this episode, we're going to be working on new stuff. Peak efficiency. You hear that, fellas? It's peak. Yeah, we'll go with the converter, because that's something we can get done pretty quickly. All of our supercomputers. Oh, I forgot I put all of my rocket fuel in here. Let's just put all that away. Yeah, take some of it out. Yeah, that's enough. We need cooling systems. We need 500 of them, to be precise. See, this is why I wanted to automate everything, because otherwise I'd have to be making all of these from scratch, from the start. And now we already have matter conversion done, which is such an easy one to do. Super simple.
Milestone reached.
But
the converter uses strange alien matter, abbreviated to SAM, to break down and transform materials at their most fundamental levels. I am sure even you can appreciate the power to manipulate atomic bonds. Most importantly, you are now able to locally create Ficsite, a highly adaptable synthetic metal, ideal for any kind of construction. It is everything we need to save the day, and perhaps its admirable qualities can inspire you.
Ficsite is paramount, super important. But I wanted to show you guys what I've done with the nuclear power plant. So at the end of the last episode, we had but the one nuclear plant set up, just that one. Now I have 2, 3, and 4, and they're all fully automated and self-sustaining. So those 2 feed into here to create plutonium for these 2, which then feed out over there to my, what I call the dump. It's just a bunch of storage containers that house all of the plutonium waste. I think I should speed this up because that toxic waste line is building. That's not a good thing. So let's just increase it by 1. 56.25, I think that's plenty. And I have a bunch of drones gathering resources from other areas and pulling them here. I think it's steel beams. Yeah, steel beams, aluminum casings, heat sinks. And there's one other. What was this one? Oh, it's nitric acid. So this one's going pretty well, and we don't have to worry about it. And if I look at this, our power production is insane. I still didn't quite fix the power problem. I don't know what this spike and dip of 300 is, but it's really annoying. But we have a total power output of 66,000 megawatts, while our current capacity, max consumption is 29,000. So we have tripled our power grid, which is really, really good. So we don't really have to worry about power for a while. And even with this new building we got, the converter, let me get it back. There we go, the converter. It's only 100 to 400 megawatts. Though for one of the resources, it does go between 400 and 1,000. So that might be a little tricky, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. A lot of the buildings in this section actually require fluctuating power, just like the particle accelerator. But unlike the particle accelerator, they actually make really good products. Oh yeah, and while I'm here, I can get nuclear pasta to bring back to the space elevator, because I've just been letting this thing go. Anyway, I'm gonna head back to the space elevator so we can move on to quantum production. Alright, here we are, and that is 437 nuclear pasta done. At this point, nuclear pasta is probably the easiest thing to make. It's so simple. But now we can focus on, we can focus on peak efficiency, which is super easy. And we can also get, where is it? Ionized fuel. Yes, we can. We can finally finish ionized fuel and finish out this tree. Thank the heavens. We're not getting the nuclear Nobelisk because I just don't care for it. We can also get the synthetic power shards as well, which is really handy.
The origin story of this extremely efficient type of fuel
This thing's
was
useless,
so
honestly.
fascinating it resulted into a new joke. I will tell the most popular version. A cow, power slug, and rocket scientist walk into a bar. The rocket scientist wants a milkshake, and so transportation was forever changed. Any historical inaccuracies have been removed by the Ficsite Department of Historical Reinterpretation.
Okay, anyway, you may or may not remember that we have a giant SAM manufacturer back in the original factory, a coffee industry. Oh, this is that right there is SAM. But I'm going here for a reason. So we have a SAM manufacturing set up over there because we need SAM for the converter. We needed the reanimated SAM and the SAM fluctuator. Because, yeah, this takes 100 SAM fluctuators to make one. And I'm just gonna place it, we'll place it right here, just right in the center. This thing is interesting. So, you can make time crystals from diamonds. But diamonds are 20 coal into a particle accelerator, but you can convert materials into different materials. So you can turn iron into sulfur, or sulfur into coal, and that's why this thing is so interesting. So if I were to find a limestone deposit that I don't need, I can turn it... Oh wait, no. Sorry, if I find a sulfur deposit that I don't need, I can take that, put it into this with some reanimated SAM, and then turn it into limestone, which I might need. It's not the greatest conversion, but it's pretty damn good. Like, let's be real. What do you need for reanimated SAM? It's still Oh, it's just Sam. Okay, that's perfect. So what we can do is we can put a miner right here. There we go. Perfect. So put a miner right here, and then we can just build across. So the idea is this miner is going to be sending reanimated Sam to the converter, should I need it for anything, which I think I will. I think I'm going to use this one to make the new material. I forget the name already. But it's super important to have up and running, because that is what we use for our new conveyor belts for peak efficiency. Yeah, I knew that'd be too long. Perfect. Oh, there we go. The new conveyor belts, though, I both really love them and really hate them. I think they're cool, but they're also a little stinky. Yeah, let's split it off into two. Just so we have the most amount of stuff being made. We'll go logistics, splitter, just put it right here. Right there. Perfect. Cool. That goes there, and that goes there. Yeah, Ficsite trigon is the material we need to make. Where are my reanimated Sams? There we go. So we get 30 a minute, we're getting 60 a minute from this. And there's 2 inputs. Right, you need iron. Forgot about that bit. Crap. Time crystals we can do pretty easily, and I'll worry about that later, but iron is gonna be a problem. Oh! I wonder if there's Caterium nearby. Because we could steal some Caterium, put it in here, because Caterium gets made so quickly. There is not. There is no... Good God. Now there's iron nearby, but they're all taken. I'll put a merger here. So we'll make this one do iron. What's the other one? Aluminum? Yeah, it's aluminum ingots. Okay, I'm gonna go... Oh, should I... What's this doing? Currently nothing. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out and then I'll be back. And with this bucking. Okay, so I've brought over some iron from down that direction, and we've got 4 smelters going with 75 a minute each, putting it at about 250. God, this thing looks cool when it works. And this is now making Ficsite ingots. Now that it's making Ficsite ingots, I can have a constructor here making Ficsite trigon. And I need to connect you to power. And grab one of these. And right there. And then, once again, Dimensional Depot. Dimensional Depot is so important at this stage. Because if it's not stored, it's not useful. Is it making 10 a minute? How much is this making? 10 a minute. Okay, so it's perfect equilibrium then. So it's making 30 trigon a minute. Oh boy. That's that. Now we have Ficsite trigon being made. What I want to do is I want to now make some diamonds, which are not difficult, they're just expensive. That's also kind of not true. Don't trust me, I lie. I'm kidding. But there's a modicum of truth to it. Why are you only at tier 2? You should be tier 3. So, what we need to do here is clear out some space first. This is not going how I wanted it to, but you know, we'll make it work. Okay, so now we need a particle accelerator. We'll just put it right here, because why not? And we'll just shove some coal into it. Now, we can just make diamonds. We need 600 coal a minute. How much does this make? Oh, you're not powered. Oops, my bad. God damn it, I accidentally made another power pole. So now, 600 coal a minute and you're making 1200. So we can double this if we want. To 60 diamonds a minute. There we go, so it's perfect equilibrium again. Okay, maybe we should let it run normally for a little bit. But now we grab a converter, like so, and we just throw it down here. That's not the port I wanted to put it in, but sure, that's cool too. And now we make time crystals. How much do these make? 12 a minute for 6, making 45. Good Christ. So time crystals are also rather important, and these are, it's super easy to make, but we're just going to leave it here doing its thing for the rest of time. I don't believe they actually no, they are used in some recipes for things, but sorry, recipes to make certain things, but as it stands, they're currently kind of useless. Something we do need to work on though is, I saw it, I didn't see it, never mind, I lied, I'm just dumb. Okay, no, we're good. So we've already started this production. What that means is now we can purely focus on peak efficiency and the other parts of quantum mechanics. And I think we will go to where I was doing part assembly for the last phase, because I think that's going to give us the biggest play area to make things, because the buildings are getting quite large. Oh, I barely skimmed that one. Woo. 10,000 iron plates, though, is insane. So I have to wait for this thing to fill up 10 times. That's how many it takes. God, it's so many. The Alcad sheets, though, they're also going to take a little bit of time, but it's fine. And I will put ye up top because you're important at the moment. There we go. Okay, so we have a Ficsite Trigon, which is being made, 123 at the moment. Don't need anything else. I think we can drop the supercomputers because we don't need them massively for anything, and they're just kind of being made. Same with the turbo motors. Actually, kind of don't need any of these anymore. They kind of just exist on their own. The reason I had them up here is because these were the big boy parts, like the ones we really needed to get made. But now they're made, it's not really something we need to worry about. So I want to get peak efficiency next. Fixonium fuel rod. I didn't even know that was a thing. Genuinely, I didn't realize. Okay. Yeah, Conveyor Belt Mark 6. I think they look cool, but they also kind of lose some of the fun that comes with an actual conveyor belt. Blueprints, we don't really use them. Quantum encoding, however, is a key part of this phase, because the quantum encoder is pivotal. This thing though, okay, so this is just an actual portal. You set up the main portal and a satellite portal, and they just instantly warp you, which means it'd make my hyper tunnels completely irrelevant. But you constantly have to supply them with these singularity cells, making them not only really expensive to make, but kind of pointless. It's a bit late in the game at this point to be going, hey, now we're going to give you the ability to teleport, instead of giving you something better to transport, what's the word I'm looking for? To move about the world is what I'm trying to say. They didn't give you anything better to move about the world. It's kind of silly. I'm not the biggest fan, but I can also understand why for progression reasons. Let's see how much this goes up by when we get to the diamonds. Copper sheets. Nothing. Okay, diamonds are worth nothing. Good to know. So yeah, a lot of this next bit is just going to be us waiting around for this to finish up, because this is going to take a while, so I'll come back when this is done.
Pioneer? Pioneer? P-I-O-N-E-R.
I was not expecting that voice line. Oh, god damn it. I thought it was so close to being done. Okay, whatever. We're back. We're pretty much done. I got time crystals all sorted. I took a absolute mass ton of iron plates, and it was only 8,000. I pretty much cleaned out an entire one of these industrial containers. Pretty much this amount, and it still wasn't enough. Good lord. Okay, now we only need 400, so that should refill pretty quickly. But I don't have... Oh! So... Okay, yes, right. We unlocked... Let's see here. Oh, you can unlock power shards. Synthetic power shards. But we can't use them yet. Because to make them, we need to use... Oh, wait. This doesn't say it here. But to use the synthetic power shards, we need a quantum encoder, which we don't have yet. But to use the ionized fuel, we also need a quantum encoder. Because we need to make a certain material. Ionized fuel... It's not in here? Wait, you used a biochemical sculptor. Oh, you need the assembly director systems? Ew, I hate making those. It's a refinery, which I don't have in here. Oh well. You need a refinery, and you need power shards and rocket fuel to make. But you need a quantum encoder to make synthetic power shards, so we can't make synthetic power shards for a while. We have to finish up this, which we almost can. We can! Nice! I'm just gonna chuck all this spare stuff in there.
After close scrutiny, 2 problems were identified in Mark V conveyor belts.
Wait.
The first was the belt part, so force fields have been implemented in the Mark VI instead to maximize transfer speeds. The second problem is inefficient pioneers, but sadly no remedy is available for this severe impediment. Yet.
This is what I mean by it's so pretty, but also kind of boring, because you lose... Like, it being an actual conveyor belt. It's now just like a light bridge. It's kind of generic sci-fi jargon. But look how fast it is! Like, good god, man. I also realized something that was holding me back with the creation... Oh, wait, I should... Oh, wait, I can't. I have to wait 10 minutes. Okay, so something that was holding the creation of time crystals back over here was actually my conveyor belt speed, because the Mark V's only move 780, but we need to be moving 1200. So I had to steal from this miner to get everything to work correctly, but now this one moves exactly 1200 a minute, which means I can get rid of you. Because it now should be moving exactly the amount. Yeah, look at that, it's perfect. And so are you. Perfect equilibrium. Oh god. Don't stop stop idling! Oh my god. Note to self, never fill up one of those. So I have both of these making 15 a minute to make 30 a minute. Didn't math correctly there for a minute. So it's making 30 time crystals a minute, which is plenty for now. Granted, we don't need to be moving a lot of resources, we just need to be moving enough. Look how fast this is. Yeah, so what I mean by you lose some of the sensation of it being a conveyor belt, you don't have like these bits actually moving around. You just get like this tiny little shimmer on the edge that's just slightly moving. It doesn't feel the same. It's cool, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't feel the same. And that's what I'm kind of a little bit upset by with it. Don't get me wrong, I love it, it's really cool, but I don't know, it leaves me wanting. Why are you... whatever. I don't care. I don't care. For now, we're going to head to part assembly. What's it called? Project part assembly. That's what it's called. Oh, hello. Woo! Okay, so we're gonna head to project part assembly, which is way off here to the east. And, well, actually, it's to the north, because this is north. It's northeast. No, it's pretty much north. So we're gonna head here and we're gonna work on quantum encoding, which we just got unlocked. And we have been working, oh, that was dangerous. We've been keeping these up and running. I don't know what they do, but I figured it was better to keep them if we need them for something than to not use them anymore. But the fact we need supercomputers and whatever the other part was for this is not a good sign, because we don't have any more adaptive control units. And we need, what was it, 256 of them? How many did I need? Oh yeah, here we go, packaged ionized fuel. Ionized fuel, we need 1 power shard and 16 rocket fuel to make 16 ionized fuel. It's really, really good, but god, is it expensive. Yeah, here we go. So the biochemical sculptor, we need 1,000 assembly director systems. So we need 1,000 supercomputers and 2,000 adaptive control units to finish out that one material. And that's why this phase takes forever. But for now, oh wait. I'm silly. Okay. Let me go sort out adaptive control units, and then I'll wait for the pod to return, and then we can move on to quantum encoding. I'm so sorry. This is going to be a bit of a mess, but that's because starting out this phase is tricky. So I'll be back when that's all sorted. There we go. Yeah. God, that took... Well, it took 5 minutes.
This is not a competition, but other pioneers, such as 83CKY and U531355, had already completed project assembly by this point. Ficsite was obviously wrong about you, but perhaps so was I.
Rude.
Regardless, you have finally unlocked the quantum encoder, which requires vast fluctuating power and excited photonic matter to produce highly complex parts. Do not make the same mistakes managing the resulting dark matter residue as you did other byproducts. Project part number 11, the AI expansion server, is now your highest priority. Galaxy-wide project management is taxing to even the most advanced among us, especially those who have to manage the less advanced. Like kittens and puppies, who are definitely still waiting for you to save them.
We gotta do it for the kittens and the puppies. So, yeah. This is now very, very, very complex. The AI expansion server... I was right! Yeah, we need the magnetic field generators, which we've been making. We have plenty of. So we need the magnetic field generators, neural quantum processors, superposition oscillators, and excited photonic matter to make one of these. One. And all of them have the byproduct of dark matter residue, which is not good. Though I do believe that dark matter residue is what is used for ionized fuel? No. Oh, that's what's used for the creation of synthetic power cells, power shards. God damn it, I don't have the materials. Okay, let me go grab the materials for those. It involves murdering 10 power slugs, which I really don't want to do because that's a waste. And just like that, we have finally unlocked something I've been wanting for a long time, and one of the most useful items in the game.
Synthetic power shard recipe unlocked. Exchanging regular exercise and filtered fresh air with automation is just the kind of progress Ficsite likes to see.
The creation of this thing, though, is not fun. You have to get diamonds to make dark matter crystals and time crystals, and you need quartz, and you need excited photonic matter. It's such an absolute mess. Getting this fully automated is honestly not fun. It is so frustrating. Because you try certain things and you try certain setups and you're never quite where you need to be for some items. I need to go find coal nearby, if there is coal nearby. And then I need to bring it here to a particle accelerator to split off into 2 converters, one for time crystals and one, into a particle accelerator, and then split it off so that one goes directly into here and one goes into a converter to make time crystals. It's an absolute mess, and it's 2,000 megawatts of electricity for power shards. And if you look at this, this is what happened when we plugged in the converter. It jumped from 33,000 to 35,000. That's why I've been so on top of my power grid. Is there any quartz nearby? Because we need quartz crystals, yeah. Oh, there is. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to leave all that for the next episode because I'm running out of time. But this is a good start. We've already got the key ingredients automated. We've got Ficsite, Trigon, and time crystals automated, which is pivotal to this step. The next thing that is important is getting power shards automated. Because if we can have power shards just constantly being made, we can make every single machine, every single building, manufacturer, everything outputting 250% power. And it's fantastic. It'd be so nice. So I'll probably get power shards up and running in my spare time, and then we'll come back for starting on project assembly, because that is going to take a long time and a lot of work. Actually, I might do another stream of this. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments, because I'm curious, and I'm still loving playing this game so much. It's so much fun. If you enjoy this game and this series, consider leaving it a like. If you enjoyed the episode, let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinions. And this quantum encoder is so cool. Like, look at it. The quantum encoder, sorry, this is the converter. Like, look at the purple and the black. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. We upload daily around here. Or you can join the Discord down in the description. Come join the fun and conversation and have a bit of a say in what we do around here. That's going to be all from me. I thank you very much for your patronage.